about this presentation is the context that is developed in the listening video are identify objects. Objects shall be the teacher and objects that can be seen and heard from a history with the purpose of students practicing their listening skill while hearing the behavior of the characters, what they do or what they do don't a checklist to make the to what they saw and using the if follow be a yes or no answer. The speaking activity show how a student can be engaged into the class. Doing role plays using the board and their fingers to count numbers. It can be seen that the teacher makes gesture, repetitions, provide phrases that can be used along with vocabulary and a student to talk with a partner.
Next one, please.
Okay, can you pass the, the slide, please?
Allow me just one moment.
The chapter, please. The teacher roles. Okay. Hello, my name is Carlos Benjamin Muñoz Acevedo, and I am going to be speaking about listening. The following roles are described according to the video we selected. So let's start with this role that is organizer. In second 55 of the video class, the teacher gives clear instructions to the student about how to develop the activity and talk about the listening purpose of it. And the teacher described it with example in order to make students comprehend in a better way. Now let me show you the part of the video that I just described. It. Can you please play the video, please? Okay. Um, so we think that the teacher plays this role accurately because she explains to the student in a clear way. And before developing the activity, she asks them if they have any doubt about it. And the next role is machine operator. In a part of the video, the teacher looks for the video activity in her computer, which she has already connected to the projector. And she plays it, and all the class can hear it loud enough. And we think that the teacher plays this role accurately because she had all the devices ready at the moment of the playing the video. My classmate is going to continue.
Hello, my name is Joana Michelle Gonzalez Amaya, and I'm going to continue talking about the teacher's role during listening. So let's begin with feedback organizer. In the video that we selected, the teacher asked if everybody could understand the video and asked if the students need more time to complete the worksheet. So she's making sure that everyone has finished. Then the teacher checks all the worksheet section with the students at the same time. She asks a question related to the worksheet, and the students say if it is a yes or not answer. And well, the teacher played this role accurately because within that uh, she did it good, but we think that it could have been better if she had implemented something else like comparing students' answers in pairs and then ask for answers from the class in general, or from pairs in particular. So she could know better if all the students did well or not. So she could provide them the feedback they need, but it wasn't like that. Okay, then we have the prompter role. In the video, the teacher asks students if they understand, need more time, or if they need help. However, in this case, students could develop the activity without any problem. All of them were working, so the teacher didn't act as a prompter. So I would think that the teacher played this role accurately because she tries to help and encourage students to do the activity. And now I'm going to show you a short part of the video that we selected in which we are going to observe a process-oriented classroom. So please play the video. Okay, as we could see, the teacher is not playing this role accurately because the teacher is checking the worksheet by just asking the students, "Did you see this object in the video?" And students just had to answer yes or not. So we think that this is not enough in a process-oriented classroom because the teachers needs to prompt students to reflect and analyze about the answer that they are providing. And that's it. Thank you.
Who's
Hello,
next?
can you hear me?
Okay, yes.
Okay, my name is Natalie, and as you can see, this is the student's role. And at the beginning, the teacher asked to the students the name of the objects that she is holding, uh, and the students play an accurate behavior because all of them are answering and giving their opinions. Uh, and as you saw, all the students are senior people, and they are ready to watch the story called "The Lion and the Mouse," and they listen to the instructions first. Uh, they pay attention to the vocabulary and the behavior of each character. Then the teacher is ready to ask simple questions using did the lion did the lion do this or that, and the students answer yes or no, and then it can be seen that everyone is paying attention and giving the correct answers. That would be all for me.
All right, so we're going to continue with the sample speaking lesson. In this activity, we're going to identify the role of the teacher first. This is going to be our sample lesson class. It takes around 10 minutes. And let's start. So the first role that I was analyzing in this video was the prompter. And at the minute 3, the teacher is making an activity where the student have repeat the phrase, but the teacher realized that the students are having some struggles with the activity, so the teacher helped them repeating and writing the phrase in the whiteboard. And this is a great job because the students could understand better the activity, and they were practicing, and they were learning new vocabulary. And this is going to be how the teacher managed this activity. We're going to watch this little video so we can identify the prompter role.
Garden, garden, gate. If I'm gate. Don't wait. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay.
So as I mentioned before, the teacher is helping students to complete the activity because they were having some struggles trying to, let's say, memorize the phrase and do the activity. Now let's continue with the participant. The teacher as a participant, let's watch this quick video.
Together, ready? Fingers. 2, 4, 6, 8. Meet me at the garden gate. Pretend. If I'm late, don't wait. 2, 4.
All right, so as you can see, the teacher as a participant, what was the role of this teacher? Okay, within the same activity, the teacher encourages students to start talking with the partner, and the teacher is taking part of the activity. And the teacher also is doing the body movements to the activity or to the activity requires, so students uh, not get bored. And the teacher did a great job taking part of the activity and motivating students to participate. Also, the teacher role as a feedback provider, the teacher in the second activity is going to be another activity at the end of the class already. Wrote down some numbers on the board and the student started to repeat them. After that, after the student had finished the activity, the teacher started to correct some mispronunciation and misnumbers. And this took part on minute 9:41 seconds. And how did the teacher did it? Well, in my opinion, the teacher did it well because she waited until the end of the activity to provide the feedback. Now let's continue. We're going to talk about the students' roles in the same class, speaking class, and my next partner is going to continue with the activity. So Dennis, go ahead.
Yeah, so good morning, teacher. Continuing with the speaking presentation, so I'm going to present right now the students' role in speaking lesson. Okay, so we have a four of them that are class participation, full integration, marginal participation, and silent observation. So, and I'm going to explain the first one, that is class participation. So that happens in minute 101. So, well, I'm going to do it in a very formal way. I'm not going to do it in an informal way. Or so I'm going to explain what that is about. So students speak up in class and then learn to express their ideas in a way that others can understand. When they ask questions, they learn how to obtain the information to enhance their understanding of a topic. Well, in that case, as you, I don't know if you can play the video, Danny, please.
Sure.
So to give a better feedback about class participation.
This is a gate. Gate. This is a gate. And maybe by this gate over here, it's a. Can you make the gate together? So, like open, gate, gate. And can you put your fingers together? So you have together 2, 4, 6, 8. Meet me at the garden gate. If I'm late, don't wait together.
Can you pause it, Dennis, please?
Everybody stand up.
Dennis, can you pause the video, please? Okay, thank you. So as you could see in the videos, teacher starts explaining about the topic very well. In that case, it is about numbers. And so, and after that, well, teacher starts asking students to mention what the class is about, right? Well, in that case, teachers start asking their students to mention the names, right? Well, in that case, 1, 2, 3, and numbers in 2. Okay. Okay, and the quality of performance in that case is that students participate in all activities to provide and get a proper feedback. Well, as you can see, well, the students are going to participate in activities, right? Of course, and they will be able to give out good feedback, and also they will be able to get a proper feedback related to class participation because well, this is so crucial in all macro skills rules, right? Either listening, either grammar, either speaking, or even writing. Okay, and we have the second one that is full integration. So, and this happens in minute 4:30. Danny, can you play the video in minute 4:30, please?
Para Carmen será buena hacer. The gates together, so like open gate. And can you put your fingers together? So you have together 2, 4, 6, 8. Meet me at the garden gate. If I'm late, don't wait. Together. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, everybody stand up.
Okay.
Perfect, Danny. Can you pause the video, please? Well, okay, in full integration, well, the students' action in this part is students actively engage in class discussion for activities. They know what they want and to say, and they and what they should not to say. Right? Well, in the case, teacher asks for participants to perform the activity they are learning right now. Right? Well, in that case, is the same. It is about learning the numbers, and teacher start asking their students to do the activity she is requesting. Well, in that case, though, students stand up face to face, right? Well, and they start doing the activity teacher requested. Well, and the quality performance for this role. Now, Danny, can you scroll up, please, because I haven't finished yet. Okay, well, and the quality of performance for this role is students get involved in all the activities. So as we could see in the video, because all students are involved in activity the teacher is going to perform, right? Well, independently, if a teacher chooses only 2 students, right, probably she's going to choose more than 2 students, right? Okay, to be able to create activities in a good way. Also, you can see, well, students will be able to create activities in a good way as watched in the video, right? Okay, can you move to the next one, please?
Sure.
Okay, perfect then. And this one, the marginal participation, well, this role doesn't happen in any minute of the video, and silent observation too, right? Well, in this case, we could say that most of the students participate, right? But a few students don't want to participate in activity, right? And the margin of participation says students act more as listeners and learn as speakers. Well, okay, so in this case, we get involved two macro skills, right, that are listening and speaking. Of course, we're talking about speaking, right, but in this case, students act more as listener. Well, this category of students prefers to listen and take notes than to be involved in a classroom discussion. Of course, we're talking about the speaking lesson, as I said at the beginning. But in this case, students are going to act more as listeners, well, in order to take notes about the activities or about the topics teachers teaching. Okay, and the quality of performance, where students are active listeners and proactive to take notes related with the activity, as I just mentioned. Okay, and we have the last one that is The silent observation. Well, in this case, silent observation says students withdraw. Well, no, Danny, can you go back? Okay, perfect. So in this case, students withdraw well from moral classroom participation when this student seems to accept whatever is discussed in class. Well, I think we have relied about those kind of students. Well, even university students do that, right? So because most of the students don't participate, most of the students don't use margin of participation, most of the students don't enter classroom participation, and so on, right? Well, in this case, students are able to catch whatever it comes from. And the quality of performance for this role is students are more active in taking notes and are willing to accept whatever topic. Well, the same information says whatever topic that is covered. Well, in this case, for example, the teacher asks these students to do something where they will be able to accept whatever it comes. And that's my participation thing.